Hello! Ever since that series, How I Met Your Mother went out, I've always been intrigued with cities and the ecosystem within it. And when I entered economics in college, I've always envied efficient mass transport systems abroad. The epitome of an efficient mass transport system has always been the railway. And whenever I travel abroad, I've always envied other nations' railway system. With that in mind, today's review will be about Ticket to Ride. Ticket to Ride is the global gateway superstar published way back in 2004. This game has taken the world by storm, not only because of its beauty, but also because of its simplicity. To illustrate the simplicity of Ticket to Ride, let me present to you the rule books of these two equal-sized games. The rule book for Terraforming Mars contains 15 pages. The rule book for Settlers of Catan contains 16. And lastly, the rule book for Ticket to Ride is just this one. It should be called only as the rule sheet. This rule sheet tells us how simple Ticket to Ride really is. In this game, we are rail barons competing for routes in Northern America. So, without further ado, let us first take a look at the game components. The rule sheet. Then, this game board, which is a map of Northern America. Then, these cards. A lot of cards. And of course, player markers, which will be put in your score track, and a lot of plastic trains. There are 5 colors of it. Now, let us take a look at these cards. Up here you have your 9 train cards that will be used when you are claiming a route. And down here you have your tickets. This is your locomotive card, and it is a wild card that can be part of any colored set. Now let's get into the rules. The objective of this game is simple. Whoever gets the highest score wins. And the game ends whenever one player has 0, 1, or 2 trains left remaining. After that happens, every player then gets 1 round each, marking the end of the game. Let's set up the game. First, open up the board. Player markers are then placed on the number 1 on the scoring track. We then shuffle these train cards, and each player gets a starting hand of 4 cards. This deck is then placed near the board, and the first 5 cards shall then be drawn face up. Next, we shuffle these destination tickets, and each player are dealt with 3 cards. And after some analysis, every player must keep at least 2 tickets. On your turn, you can only do one of these 3 actions. First, claiming a route. Second, drawing destination tickets. Third, drawing train cards. Drawing train cards. This involves a player picking up 2 cards, either from the deck, from the face-up cards, or one from both. However, if you pick the locomotive from the face-up cards, you cannot pick another, so you can only claim this one. Claiming a route. To claim a route, you must play a set of cards with the same color equal to the number of spaces of a route. Some routes have specific colors. For those, you must also follow the color.
And for the gray colored routes, you can use any same set of colors. After claiming a route, you score it immediately by moving the scoring track. Your score depends on the number of trains you play, and you must refer to this scorecard. Lastly, drawing destination tickets. To do this, you must draw 3 destination tickets and you must keep at least one. Or, if you have a gambling problem, you may choose to keep them all. Now here's a thing about destination tickets. You must complete those you keep. If you complete them, the score provided here will be added to your final score. And if you don't complete it, that number is deducted from your final score. And with that, let's get into the actual review. If I could summarize this game into 2 words, that is hand management. There is no dice rolling in this game. There is also no hand limit. This means that you can hold on to all the cards you need and still draw more. Unless, of course, if there are no train cards left. In this case, you must either claim a route or draw destination tickets. Like Catan, this game has no elimination. This means that everyone will participate in the game until the end. In this game, when you lose, you won't feel bad. Because simply looking at the railways that you built after the end of the game is simply satisfactory. In my opinion, this is a good entry-level board game, even better than Catan in that aspect. With the dice gone, the luck factor is decreased or at least eliminated. Even veteran board gamers enjoy this simple game mechanic. Again, let us appreciate how small the rulebook is. It's only 1 sheet. Among my board games also, this is the only game that I didn't have to look at YouTube or even Reddit or even Board Game Geek for the clarification of its rules. If you have been collecting tabletop games for a while now, this game deserves a place in your collection. In your sea of complex games, you deserve something light from time to time. And if you're trying to explore tabletop gaming as a hobby, and you find Catan a little bit too complicated for you, it is better to start with Ticket to Ride. In my opinion, this game is fairly cheap. For its price, it has a lot of components in it. Not to mention, the trains are really well detailed. Also, it is also easily accessible in our local markets. You can find it in online stores like Lazada and Shopee, as well as in your board gaming stores. So that is Ticket to Ride. Again, this is Dice and Cardboard PH. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.